Alright, so here is our tutorial on section 11-4, the area of regular polygons. Okay, so we're going to start out with some definitions. Here we have a definition that states that the center of a regular polygon is just going to be the center of any circumscribed circle. So if you notice, I went ahead and I already have a circle here. It should be about the same size as so that we could do that. And the center of that circle actually just becomes the center of our new polygon. And we can do that for any type of polygon, doesn't matter which kind. Alright, so moving along, now we're going to take a look at the radius of a polygon. So when we had a circle before, what we would do in general is we would go ahead and just take the circle, and it would just be a radius would just be from the center of the circle out to one of the sides. And in fact, that's the exact same thing we're going to do with these polygons. Is we're going to go from the center, but now instead of going to just any part of the circle, we have to head out to one of our vertices. So that would be an example of one there. We could draw a radius of the square here from the center to one of its vertices, and then a radius of a circle, or I'm sorry, of a triangle. And again, it all kind of goes back to that idea that if we were to take a circle and circumscribe it over one of these, it's not quite the right size, okay, then we could go ahead and they would share a circle or a center, and they would also share the radius. Alright, so moving right along now to the central angle of a regular polygon. Again, this is going to be very similar to how we looked at the central angle of a circle. So what we would do here is we would just take a line, and if we go from the center out to one of the vertices, and then we go from the center out to another vertice, so these would both be called, oh, hopefully you got it, that those should both be, those would be radii of this. Okay, then this right here is going to be our central angle. Okay. Right, and again, just keep in mind that, you know, if we were to put a circle around this, it's going to end up being the same exact definition as when we were working with circles. Alright, the very last thing is the apothem. So the apothem is a perpendicular distance from the center to any side. And so if we go ahead and draw that out on here, we could see that we're going to start at the center, and if we want to draw it perpendicular, well, it's just going to look something like that. And we could draw multiples of these. We could have one that comes out like so. These are all going to be what are called apothem. So the apothem is just these right here. All right, so that concludes the definition portion of the 11.4 notes. If you need help with the theorem, that will be the next video.